Hey everybody, welcome back to MACkiteboarding Wing Wednesdays. I'm Tucker, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Reedin Superwing X. What did I feel about it after riding it? Personally, I think it's a very interesting wing. It's certainly fast, creates a ton of apparent wind on board speed once you start to amplify your board speed and create that apparent wind. It is just a rocket ship. It goes upwind like a beast. In terms of low-end grunt, like pull and go grunt or pumping power, lift, doesn't really have a lot of that. You know, I think it's best suited for riders that go out powered. You know, if you go out underpowered on a wing, in this model, I would say you're probably gonna be a bit underwhelmed. I did find near the strut, even at 8-9 PSI pressure, maximum pressure, even plus a PSI pressure, pumping really hard. It did tend to bow a little bit in the middle. The canopy is, you know, a bit loose when you're pumping. So those things just don't add to that, you know, immediate grunt and go. And the shape of the canopy is definitely in the strut, luff, kind of batten there. The shape of the canopy really is built for speed, I think, rather than, you know, just that up and go, that, you know, kind of easy rider feel. So because of that, I would say this wing is best used by intermediate or advanced level riders looking for speed, wanting to ride powered. You know, you're not going to go out and try to light wind or try to undergun yourself in wing size. You want to go out powered on this wing, and you're really going to like it. In terms of performance, I'd say it's best suited for racers, maybe. Anyone that likes to just really charge fast, you know, maybe isn't super concerned with the weight of the wing, isn't super concerned with having a lot of lift or light wind performance. So I do think it's best suited for, you know, riders just looking for speed, racers, people in the waves. If you're doing jumps in the waves, a lot of times those fast wings can help you create a lot of momentum and ramp off the waves to make some big jumps. But other than that, yeah, it's not really a surfy wing. It works okay, but it's a bit heavy. You know, it's really not purpose-built for surf, I would say, at least not in the way I experienced its performance. So yeah, you know, if that sounds like you, scoop one of these up. It is probably one of the fastest wings I've ridden. The canopy is super sleek, and when you're ripping through the wind, especially at high speeds, it's just smooth as silk. You know, there's not a lot of noise, there's not a lot of crinkling, crackling. It's just whew. So that's pretty cool to experience, and definitely got to applaud Reedin for thinking outside of the box with materials and really pushing the limits of wing performance using those materials. I just don't think there's a huge market maybe for this wing right now. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, there's not a million racers out there to the best of my knowledge, and most people out there, you know, are primarily interested in surf, jumping, stuff like that, which this wing could be used for sure. It's adequate, but maybe not as good as other choices out there. So yeah, that is the Reedin X wing. Minor nitpicks for me. Yeah, I do kind of wish they had moved this front handle up a few inches. I did always find my front hand kind of pinned up against here, which ideally I'd be back a little further where it's a little bit more comfortable, kind of in the middle of the drape, so you're not having to fight it to keep your front hand so far forward. The strut hoses, you know, again, I would have much appreciated a dual point inflation, simplify things, keep things light, keep things simple for bladder repairs, keep it quick and easy when you're deflating, trying to get out, because, you know, we're all probably late for dinner coming off that awesome session. We're trying to hurry, get back, so we don't mess up our plans. And that just lets that happen a little bit faster rather than having to slowly push the air out of your strut. So yeah, overall very impressed, really excited to see where these different wing shapes take us, where these new materials take us as an industry, and what, you know, different types of riding are benefited. You know, I think a lot of times, like, what's amazing for one aspect of the sport is maybe not as great for the other aspect. So, you know, seeing some perfect purpose-built designs, some designs that really push the boundaries and performance in certain areas is really exciting, really cool to see. We have a lot of that in the kiteboarding industry where, you know, there's certain niche kites and boards, and then other ones are a bit more versatile. And I think we're seeing the same thing in wing. So yeah, it's a wild ride. Things are progressing very quickly, and more than anything, just exciting to see all these new materials, ideas, designs flesh out, and how that affects your experience as a rider. So it's been lots of fun testing them. Hey everybody, I almost forgot to answer what a lot of you probably have really big questions about the Canopy, and I really didn't touch a whole lot about that. Give you a quick look through here. You can kind of see how clear the view is. Got some white snow and obviously some dark woods on the other side here. You can see things on the other side. You can see figures. You know, you maybe not be able to read a novel on the other side of this canopy, but certainly enough in most circumstances where you're going to see what you need to see on the other side, which is really cool without the need for a window. It is very stiff and tight material anyway. There's like no elongation on this stuff. It's super tough. So if you ever manage to scrub up against it with your foil or something, it's going to be a little bit more durable than the ripstop, which is a nice durability benefit. Obviously still need to avoid the Dacron on the leading edge and the boom, but Canopy is a frequent spot of impact, obviously being the biggest in terms of surface area. In terms of snow or cold, no issues so far. I've been riding this for about a month now, which is mainly late December in Michigan here. So most of our conditions have been below freezing. Lots in, you know, 0 single-digit wind chills. I've been storing it in my car, or I should say my truck bed with the topper on. So it's been really cold the past week or so. 0 issues, no cracking, no stiffening. Rides just like it did in warmer conditions. So in terms of cold weather ability, I give it a big thumbs up, at least so far. A lot of the window material in early models of winging were having issues with cracking in cold weather. Most people are using a softer material now that's not as concerning for that. And so far with the Xply, I have 0 complaints in terms of cold weather. So hopefully that's a big load off for you guys that are in cooler weather, that this should have no issues. And yeah, rock and roll, ready to go. As with all of our videos, if you have any questions, comments, put those in the comments section below. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Definitely be sure to share with a friend and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. This has been Tucker with Wing Wednesdays, and we'll see you next week.